Hi, Sagittarius, and good morning. I'm not doing a weekend reading, Sag, because this is a holiday weekend. I'm going to just do the energies of the day. And, I don't know what I'll be doing Saturday and Sunday wise because it's a holiday. I have the whole plan to do all the things for the new year. I really do. And I just briefly wanted to touch on tarot and manifestation because of a comment that was made. I don't know when that happened, last night or whatever, about, when tarot predicts events, right, and predicts things and opportunities coming to you, it isn't just going to show up at your door, okay, because it's the energy that wants to come in. But in order for it to come, there is also work that we have to do, which we as spiritual people generally do know that, if we are complacent with being stuck in life and not taking any action to say, work on ourselves or make space or get these changes started, these opportunities most likely won't come in. They have to have somewhere to go. So I'm just putting it out there, and, the fact that every reading is not going to be for every person. But Saj, it really looks here like you are doing the work, because it really feels like this reading today is about the work. Now, I have been very focused on planning for the new year. My mind is totally encompassed with the new year. I'm not even thinking about this year anymore. I actually think that 2023 was a good year. Like, I think every year we say that it was the worst year ever, but that's totally not true. I mean, you can take a look at the numerology to see what the years were about. And this was a 7 year, and 7 represents rebirth, which means a whole lot of shit's got to end. And the 8 years about infinity. So it is about our work being rewarded. So if you haven't done that work, it's essential that you do. Okay? It's essential that you do. So just saying, I thought it was a good year because I really felt as if, it showed us our foundations. And I was writing about that on Facebook today. It showed us where our foundations were strong and where they were not strong. It also motivated us to let go of a lot of things and understand that we always have a choice. We always have a choice. It may not be an easy choice, and that's the thing. So, and if you've ever had to make some hard, unpopular choices in life, which we all have, you know what I'm talking about. I remember the first time I got divorced, and, I have children from that marriage. And that was a really hard choice for me to, break up the family. I could have stayed there forever for the children. But the truth is sometimes when you do that, you're hurting more than you're helping. And I wanted my children to be able to see a loving example, not two people who were constantly trying to destroy each other. And so that's what I mean, just not to put too much of my dirt out there, but that's what I mean by sometimes we got to make hard choices. And so, just saying. So I do feel like you're planning. I feel like you're planning for the new year. So what, the energy is confidence and passion. So not all stars shine. Believe in your own strength. Maintain your enthusiasm for things. So I do feel like you're getting in a more positive mindset and really harnessing what you are, Sagittarius. We are led by passion. So if we don't have passion in our life, it's kind of a dull, it's kind of a dull thing. And I feel like you're starting to feel more excited. There's definitely this energy of doing major work on yourself. It's kind of like an overhaul, if you will, and your confidence is building, and that really has to do about the way that Sagittarius gets excited over things. You know, we have that energy, and sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't, you know, where we just have that delusional optimism where we just believe that everything will work out. And it is directly connected to our luck. It is the very thing that makes things work out, believe it or not. So financial goals and have faith is here, right? So, you know, you could be seeing some financial goals start to work out. And it is restoring your faith. So it's kind of like that energy of one thing works out, and then suddenly you can see how everything can work out. And I feel like that kind of is what happens. And I will tell you, when you ask the universe for things and you're in the right mindset, there literally is nothing you can't have. So I do this exercise when there is a slight problem, you know, or I want a solution to something. And that is right before I go to bed. I say, thank you, universe, for resolving the issue of blankety blank. So, you know, there was something I needed to pay. It needed to be paid. Okay. And so I, you know, said, thank you for resolving the issue of this bill. And I swear, then I got a booking the very next day, this morning. So it's not like, you know, the love of your life is going to knock on your door, or money's just going to appear in your bank account. It's going to come through in a way that is good for you. So keep that in mind, right? And you know, if you don't see this, it may be telling you that you need to set financial goals. Okay? Because these are self-care cards, and you need to set financial goals from the position of there's no way everything can't work out for me. Okay? No way. And this is really, like, I feel like this is everything. Oh, what's that movie called? Everything Everywhere All at Once. That is what it feels like, you know, and because your mindset is improving for sure, you know, and what you're going to receive, there is partnership here. And you know, it's kind of like the universe wants to give you a new partner, new love, but you know, what they're also saying to you is the more you love yourself, the more you will be in the position to attract this new partner. You have to be love. You cannot, like, and that's what it is. It's like we attract what we are. And so I feel like you're picking up on that. And your mindset is just, you know, you may already have a good mindset, but there's always stuff that we can work on, because heart chakra is here too. So definitely you have to be open to love if you want to attract love. Your biggest relationship is with you. And that is what brings in this new partnership. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. The opportunity showing up is there is an opportunity, a future opportunity that wants to come in. There is a door that wants to open. But, I mean, you have to take the step. Like, you literally have to open the door, right? The future. Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. I'm starting to feel like that is personal. But there's a door appearing. And most of the time, you know, it is really essential to be mindful of the fact that it doesn't always show up exactly the way that we asked for it, but it's still an opportunity. And what's happening is you're getting an opportunity for a new life. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. You may get a tempting job offer or a new place. So there is a door appearing for you, okay? And this happens out of all of these plans in the way that you're changing your mindset, you know, and It's hard. It's hard because, it's kind of been a long time coming progress. It seems like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon. Stay on course for at least a few more months before making a change. So this change may not come in for a couple of months, and I feel like this whole reading is telling you what you need to do, Sag. Get excited about life. Call in your power. Your power is passion. And how do we do that? We gain more confidence when we are following our passions. Now, we can't all the time take that on as a career, because we got to be logical about life. But start doing something that fills you with passion. So even as a hobby, set smart financial goals. I know for me, I'm setting a specific amount I'm going to save every week. And it doesn't matter whether I am doing well or not doing well. I am going to do it. Right? And at the crux of it is removing doubt. Stop doubting that things can work out. You're really being directed to believe that things can work out. Because you deserve it. Because you love yourself. So, wow. I mean, that's literally a lot, Sag. Yeah, you're being guided to take action. And really change your thoughts. It's kind of telling you that even if you can't see it, your thoughts have to be directed towards everything works out for me all the time. Period. Wow. So if you haven't done goals for the year, you should. I did a vision board, and I also did a video on my other channel, Sage Alchemy, about different options for vision boards. I keep a whole journal about it. Write about it every day. So your energy, you're moving. There's a lot of swords here, so there's a lot of thinking. A lot of thinking going on. Not just with you, but even with people around you. There could be a lot of thinking, a lot of communicating. We are rounding up Mercury retrograde, and I swear the last few days have been horrid with the things that people are willing to say. And so, keep that in mind, But you're moving as the King of Swords, meaning you're focused on solutions and ideas and strategy going forward. You're being logical, maybe a little too logical, in my opinion. So you want to, tune into that. But you are coming up with a lot of new ideas and just figuring out if you can do them. The King of Swords finds solutions. They find a way. And because you're in this King of Swords energy, it's so crazy. And you may be being very quiet at this time, right? Because what's going on around you is the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Yeah. Someone wants to talk. Okay, they're in kind of a low place. Gosh. And it's so, the Nine of Swords is really, really horrible. It is. I hate that card. It's like a nightmare that we can't escape. So that can also be why you're in the King of Swords energy, maybe trying to find, and you may be being very blunt with someone, right? Because the King of Swords gives no quarter. And they kind of come off kind of cold and matter of fact. Because I feel like you might be saying to this person, make it make sense. And, kind of maybe pointing out a truth that seems a little harsh to this person, right? You might even be telling them that they, kind of bring this on themselves. That's what I'm feeling. And the blessing is knowledge, sharing, beliefs, and justice. Like, you're literally telling this person Oh my God. Because you're in the middle of finding solutions and developing a life strategy. You're planning for the future. You're doing sensible things for yourself to get everything you want, right? You're literally working on everything all at once. And this person comes to you and they're kind of woe is me, Sag. And so you are sharing some harsh truths with them, probably that they don't want to hear. Right. And pretty much with the high priest and justice, I mean, you may make them see it. Because it's in the blessing, you may make them see how they bring things on themselves. You're literally showing them that the things that they do have reaped the rewards. So you probably are telling them too, if you do this and do that, your get back will be different. Wow. Wow. The challenge is, oh gosh, this feels like a specific person. Page of Cups and the Three of Swords. I mean, this person's really hurting. Definitely. And, they may be oversensitive, which is an energy that we don't really like. I always say that if you want a Sagittarius friend, you can't be too sensitive because we're going to deliver it to you like that. So this person could be really sensitive. Maybe react in a sensitive way to what you're saying. And so it may be because they kind of react from a hurt place, and from possibly an immature place, like delusional, it may be really hard for you to get them to see what's going to happen. With the 8, and then here's the 8 of Swords, right? And the Tower. And because what you're telling them is that you're doing this to yourself. And if you don't do something, then everything's just going to come crashing down. Yeah, oh my gosh. I feel like you may be telling this person too that you're not going to help them anymore. 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Wow. Oh, jeez. Because you want to focus on getting your own finances, your stability in line. Seven of Swords. I don't think you even believe this person on some level. Wow. That's heavy. That's heavy. I feel like you're in the right space, but whoever's coming towards you, so be very mindful of this conversation for sure. We also don't deal with woe is me very well. And the truth is like, we can't surround ourselves with energies that have the capability of holding us back. And it may also come as a surprise to this person that you are being so blunt with them. Because you're literally saying, you have brought all of this on yourself. And if you do things this way, like, you'll get better things. And, I feel like this might be really hard for this person to hear, because it kind of feels like this person kind of moves through some sort of reality that is like fantasy. You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't know, Sag. So let's see what you need to focus on today. You're just not in the mood to pander to anyone's delusions. Okay. So what should Sagittarius focus on today? What should Sagittarius focus on today, Spirit? I think you're on the right track, and that's the whole thing. We have to surround ourselves with people who are going in the direction that we want to go in, not people who, you know, are okay with being stuck. Just want to complain about it. Don't want to actually do anything about it. Okay. What should Sagittarius focus on today? Retreat. Stop trying to make something happen. Oh, wow. You know what is best for you. Yeah, I feel like you're saying, you know what? This is my sign. I can't do anything more. So I'm just going to pull it back. Yep, freedom. Okay, I don't know who this is to you, Sag, but you're saying, you know what? I'm out. I'm not dealing with this anymore. And it really has the feeling of someone who lives in a dream world and won't help themselves. You know, they might come for help, but they won't help themselves. And you're done with helping them, is pretty much what it was saying. I got to, you know, especially financially, if this is someone who comes to you for financial help, you're saying, you know what, I got to mind my coin. I'm doing something. I'm trying to build something here for myself. Okay, Sag. What is Sagittarius's mindful message? You never give so much to anyone that it costs you. You know what I'm saying? It costs you your peace. The price is too high. Sagittarius. Oh, there you go, Sag. Guidance system. I love using my emotions as a guidance system. They show me how close or far away I am from what I want. When I am feeling joy in doing the things I love, I am in a state of allowing for my desires. I notice when I am feeling low vibrational thoughts and shift them to release resistance. You know, so complaining and even pessimism or believing things won't happen. Yes, Sag, they won't. The only thing is gratitude, positivity, you know, and we get that by doing the things we love to do, by focusing on that, on the good. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Sorry if it was a little preachy. Toodles.